Grogu! Kiddo. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Today I bought the PS5 controller. Why? Because recently this happened. Mostly because, mostly because of this. But don't worry, I already got a new controller. But also because everyone's talking about it, about the new DualSense and everything, and I was really intrigued by it. And everyone's like, there's a lot of reviews out right now that on people talking about the controller, and most of it, like, if my usual suspects I go for, like, game news and stuff, they're talking about it and everything. But I kind of wanted to get more of a FGC type of opinion on it. And for the most part, from some people I asked, they don't. It's either they care, they don't care, or they just don't care. So I want to give my thoughts on it, because while I do like the DS4 controller, it's really nice. It's easy to mod. It's easy to mod and everything. And sometimes, stuff can go wrong. But it would be really nice to have a controller that, you can just buy off the bat and it works and it feels nice and comfortable. So I kind of want to see if maybe this will be the controller that I can just have and not have to mod it. So that would be really cool. Because also, I grew up playing with DualShock, all my life as a gamer. And, like, mostly, like, for the every time, like, Sony brings out a new console, they always have, like, some stupid controller. And, like, I would, it's always just like a meme. So when this came out, I thought it was a meme, but it turns out they wasn't joking about this controller. So it looks totally different from what I'm used to from, like, the classic DualShock. This is like this is like nostalgia. This is the new guy on the block. So I have to try it out. I want to see if it's comfortable, because if it's comfortable and I won't necessarily have to mod it. I'm not saying I probably won't have modded PS4 controllers, but it'd be kind of cool to see, if you can just have this controller and it's good, especially for fighting game players, because, like, when people think of, like, fighting game players, they always think, oh, you play on stick. But yes, there's people who, like me, who play on pad. So it'd be nice to know what controllers we can have, like, as a go-to for controllers. I know there's a few, like the Hori and those other, like, pads, but I don't really like those. I kind of do like the Sony, like, DualShock. So I'm curious to see how this is. Paid $70 for this. Power to the gamers. Yeah, power to my friggin' wallet. So, like, let's see how it feels. It feels heavy already. Like, it feels weighty. Like, not saying, like, the thing is, when I got my PS3, like, I stood by that controller. Like, I was like, this is the best controller ever. And then the PS4 controller came out. I was like, then I was saying, like, is the PS3 controller a Chinese knockoff? Like, that's how good this controller was compared to the PS3 controller, in my opinion. Some people hate this controller. I like it. I don't know how people can break their controllers. I have, like, a graveyard of controller parts right here, because I was going through my graveyard for parts, but we couldn't. Well, we still saved this controller, but it's mostly a console controller now. But anyways, okay, so this feels nice. Like, I like this controller. It does feel. It feels it has a little bit more weight to it. Like, when you see this controller, like, you automatically think it's gonna be hella uncomfortable. Especially, like, as someone who plays, like, Nintendo games and stuff, and growing played a lot of Monster Hunter on the 3DS. Like it kind of reminds me of like the 3DS. Not saying it's squared, but it just looks like it's not gonna be comfortable. Like I'm sorry, like you know, it's kind of bright, but it feels really nice. Like I think the only thing I don't like so far is that it's white. I always get like black controllers, like black controllers or like you know clear controllers. That's like my go-to. But it does feel nice. Ooh, whoa! The D-pad feels really smooth compared to like what I'm used to in the regular well the DS4 pad. Like mine's is modded, but like this you know like when you play with the like standard when you play with like when you buy a DS4 controller, this is what it looks like in the inside. And yeah, this feels stiff. Like it feels like stiff, but not compared to like this. And like you know this is just like loose, you know. So but this feels good, you know. It feels nice. And like everyone's talking about I'm feeling the grip right now, and everyone's talking about like you know the grip is like, oh, it feels so good, but it's just there, you know. Like it's nothing like special. Like it feels nice, but it's like whatever, you know. Feels really comfortable in the hands. Like I could see someone playing fighting games with this. Like it feels nice. Like I'm not like you know a pro or anything, but like this feels nice. Like this, like the DS4 feel. Ooh, now I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. This does feel a lot more comfortable. Whoa, this feels like it feels like really nice in my hands, you know. I like people are saying like the Xbox controllers feel really really nice, but I've never been a fan of the Xbox controller because I don't have like fat fingers. Like I think like you know people who like the Xbox controller have like you know, yeah. I'm just gonna keep going. Moving on, the controller feels really. It does feel really really nice. One thing I already got some gripes. I do like a lot of other people were talking. Well, one guy that I watched, he was talking about this, like how the new controller is so like monotone, like it's so like excuse me, it's like dead, you know, like there's like no color to it. Like I like having these colors, you know, it's so I don't know, it's nostalgic, you know. I'm sure they're gonna release a controller later on with that's like you know maybe in like the colors of like what we're used to, but for right now I guess maybe why they pick these colors, like I think as I'm gonna put my graphic design hat on, is so that you really pay attention to the controller. And yeah, it does feel really nice. It feels like heavy too. Not saying the DS4 controller doesn't feel heavy, but the I guess I don't know what they're gonna call it, the DS5, but it feels it feels really nice in the hands. And I was like really against the curvature, but now I'm like feeling the curve. The curve feels like really nice. It feels nice. Like I'm really excited to test this out in Tekken because like you know, I like this controller, but it would be nice to just have like a controller that you could just buy and like automatically works. And the D-pad does feel like comfy. Like I'm not gonna lie, it feels comfy. I feel like maybe I could practice while standing one combos on this. But yeah, I want to test out some Tekken on this, and let's see how we do. I'm really excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna try Korean backdashing to see how different it feels. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's not bad actually. It's like, oh, this feels, it's a little, I am getting a little fight from the controller, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. But this is my good side. Let's try my bad side. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of oh yeah, it's a little bit harder because I don't really practice player 2 side, which I should. But I'm getting a little resistance, but it's not so bad. It's really not that bad. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's try some actual matches. That should be fun, right? Okay, I'm excited to see who we get. Oh wow. Another Nina. What are the odds of me getting another Nina player when I'm testing out this controller? Oh my god. This is so annoying. I was not expecting to get a Nina player. What are the odds? Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Round 1.
Great.
Fight.
Born lucky. Yeah, not me. Great. Oh my lord.
Round 2. Fight.
I could have launched that.
KO.
Don't step on me. Get the fuck out of
Round
here.
3. Fight.
I want to do that. Movement is really hard for me. I don't think this guy plays Nina. I still have my fundies.
Round 4.
That's one thing that's good about like testing out new controllers or new peripherals. You could always rely back on your fundies. Let's try combo. I'm gonna go for the easy combo. Ooh, that was supposed to be a slide, but I couldn't get the slide. Okay. I kind of want to scrub him out, honestly. Couldn't scrub him out. Well, yes, I did scrub him out. All right, let's give him another match. Let's treat this like an actual like tournament. I didn't actually think I would get a Nina player though. That's surprising. But remember, kids, always rely on your fundamentals so that when you test out new controllers, you could rely on them. Oh god. He needs to stop doing that move. That move is very punishable. Don't let the green rank fool you. It's hard for me to slide. I will say that it's hard for me to do like a slide. Like any like quarter forward movements is very hard for me to do. That's, you know, like Nina's a very execution heavy character, so like doing like quarter forward movement is hard. Like, oh my god, he really wants to step on me. Jesus Christ, have some respect. Have some respect for your your elders. Actually, I think he would be he would actually technically be my senpai. Or would I be? I have more matches than him, but he is higher ranked than me, but he is losing, so I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure right now. I'm having fun. I am having fun, and the controller like, it feels nice and chunky. Like, it feels like I'm holding a controller. Not saying like the the DS4 isn't nice, and you know, you don't feel like you're holding a controller, but this has like some real weight to it. Now that I'm playing with the controller, I can totally feel like the weight of the controller. It's nice. It's really nice. And I can see where the grip really helps in this situation. Like at first I was like downplaying the grips, like, but I can feel it. Like it's not like those, like, you know, ribbed for his pleasure type of grips. They're really just like, it's like, I'll explain what it is. It's like taking sandpaper to the housing. That's what it feels like. It's like gritty, but it's not like crazy. It's not a crazy grip. It feels nice in the hand. And when I was just playing, it really felt like I was holding a controller in my hand. It did not feel like it didn't feel like a toy or anything. It felt like I'm holding something really heavy. So, I would recommend this controller to someone. But I think you should always test it out. But I think it's a nice controller. It's a really nice controller. Is it $70 nice? No, I don't think so, but you know, even the DS4s are like $70 right now. You have to really look for it, and there's no way you're probably gonna get this controller cheap right now. But I will say that I guess it gets my seal of approval. It feels nice. It's a nice controller. It has a really good weight to it. I think if you have bigger hands, it will be a nice controller for you too.